Hey class, my name is Carmen Roach, and this is my review of LibriVox. So, first of all, I think it's an amazing resource for people everywhere, especially students, because I think it's free, it's accessible. You can put it on to any platform you want, your laptop, iPod, MP3 player, CDs even. I know not a lot of people use CDs, but sometimes people have CD players in their car. And it's a great way to gain information and knowledge while like you're driving or cleaning. I'd recommend it to anybody that has time to like not be distracted, because you kind of have to do some mundane tasks while listening to audiobooks, because if it's too complicated of a task, your mind's not going to be focused on the reading material. And I kind of noticed that when I was cleaning. I was cleaning my room in the house while listening to my book. I used my Bluetooth headphones, and if a task was a little too complicated or I needed to think, I had to catch myself and rewind a little bit. But apart from that, I think it's a great resource. I chose the Lewis Carroll version, the OG Alice in Wonderland, Adventures of Alice in Wonderland. I only read about half of it so far, but I chose it because I was on just the fiction page, because that's what our class is, fiction. And I was scrolling and I found it, and I'm like, you know what, I've never actually read the original before. I was in a play in middle school. I would watch the movie, different versions of the movies, but never really read the book. So I gave it a shot. And did I like the presentation of it? I mean, some of that. So the thing about LibriVox is that depending on what you get, you may have every different chapter read by somebody else, a different individual. So like, the book I read, one chapter was read by a dude, the next chapter was a female, and then it kind of varied different people in different places of the world. So you may even get different accents. So some of the readers I liked, other readers not so much. This one guy was talking really slow, so I actually had to speed it up to 1.5 times speed, just so I could like listen to it, because he was reading so slow that I lost my spot. Basically, it was like I couldn't pay attention because he was talking so slow. And like I said in the beginning of this video, I think it's a great resource, especially in OER, like an online educational resource for students who are in classes like ours, just to gain material and information. And this class is pretty heavy. We have to read a lot and spend a lot of time. This is the first 100 level class that I've actually spent the time that most people recommend. Anyway, so apart from that, students in general will benefit this, because you can gain more perspective on the world through listening. So how does my story relate to Allegory of the Cave? Well, most everybody has read or watched Alice in Wonderland. They kind of get the gist of the story. She's experiencing this new world. She's seeing things she's never seen before. And so she sees the fire for the first time when she falls into this dreamlike state and chases the rabbit, falls down the hole. You guys know the story. And she basically begins to experience and gain understanding, and it's literally a whole new world, not The Little Mermaid, Alice in Wonderland. And so yeah, that's it. Discuss the message of the story. Well, I think the message of Alice in Wonderland, I mean, there's a lot of themes and stuff. I think the main thing is about like growing up. Things aren't always the way you expect them to be. Not always going to get what you want. That kind of thing. It's a great young adult book, which is, you know, who it was written for. Anyway, that's my review. I got to my 5 minutes, so thank you so much for listening.